Cecily Max Brown. Kathy George told us that Michigan State needs to be more aggressive on its serve. Ohio State was not taken out of system there. Rylee Rader, the freshman, getting some time in the middle.
It's nice to see her on the court. I think they're just going to have to keep swinging at the ball, keep being aggressive.
Another big swing in the middle by Rylee Rader out of Louisville, Kentucky.
During her practices, I know how serious she is and how tough she is, but she still wants them to have fun.
Here's Cecily Max Brown. She tools the block. Ohio State backs it up. Quick hitter in the middle to the freshman Rylee Rader. And that is how Ohio State moves to 4-0.
There's Rader off the ground quickly. The ball's set just a little bit too low.
Moore for the pass. Pedraza on the attack is the setter. Setter dump. Back to Moore. Dig for the Lions. Blossom to Fitzpatrick. Block for the Buckeyes. Pedraza out there with Rader. Moore for the pass. Another three pass to Rader on the 31 for a kill. Blossom back to Parker. Parker blocked by the Buckeyes. Vanya and Rader.
Serve back to Ohio State and Gabby Gonzalez. Kill from Rylee Rader. Great kill shot by Rylee Rader. Emily Londot will serve. Kylie Bruder to serve for the Illini. Rader, her 9th kill of the match.
And Kylie Bruder went back, put in a nice serve, and Murr handled it beautifully.
13 seasons at the helm of the program, brought in this top 10 recruiting class, and Jen Flint Oldenburg, since coming back to Ohio State, has maximized the potential of this class. Blocked again, the third one of the opening frame here for the Buckeyes. That time it was Pedraza. 3 players with 6 kills or more. Ohio State, 3 players with 7 kills or more. Little passing set And just a little flick over the top from Rylee Rader. That was cheeky, and it was well done. And she got a lot of the attention yesterday from the Buckeyes blockers, and expect that to continue today. There's Cam Cheshleek. And somehow Ohio State got that back. And then they get a block in the middle, Whitty and Londo. Here's Cheshleek to serve for the first time today. Pedraza sets in the middle, and it's cleared home by Rylee Rader. And blocked back.
Little 2-0 run for the Nittany Lions. See if they can extend it right there. There's a jump serve from Hampton. Ohio State receives. Pedraza sets. Swing kill. Beautifully set up play. And they snap this Penn State run before it can even become much of a run. There's a serve by the Buckeyes. Blenovic receives that one. That one set. Parker right side tip. Dug up there by Groensfutter. That one set. Swing kill again. Rader. Second time they went to that look. Lead 5-3. Snap the 3-0 Penn State run. Standing serve there for Whitty, down to her knees. Hampton receives that one. That one's set. Roll shot Parker. Ohio State able to dig it up. Knocked out a system, recover, joust at the net. Penn State able to dig. Over to the left side, Fitzpatrick blocked again. Can Penn State cover? No, they can't.
10 conference hitting an average 267, so their offense is pretty efficient.
A couple of teams ranked in the top 3 in both offensive hitting percentage and defense hitting percentage, and there's a big block, and that got London going.
Off of that one, a great setup here, and she's...
Kathy brings you much better dynamics offensively, and now with the improvement in her block, it's been a terrific addition for Nebraska.
Right. When the season began, it was kind of, what do we go with, more blocking or more offensive out of the middle?
Here comes Maddie Kubik, reigning Big Ten Freshman of the Year. Pedraza with the quick ball in the middle to Rylee Rader as a possible candidate for Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. Career high 17 digs yesterday. We mentioned the 3 service aces.
Great defensive efforts. A lot of fun to watch.
Stivrins on the slide, and Ohio State was ready and waiting. Rylee Rader, the middle, number 20, and Gabby Gonzalez, number 8.
Last night was kind of contained Stivrins on this slide attack.
Gonzalez to Pedraza. Back to Rader. Rader for the kill. Middle of the court does look open, but the truth is the middle of the court is the responsibility of the blocker. So anytime like that last hit by Paige Jones that went into the middle of the court, that means she's hitting over the block. Out to Jones. The Buckeye said no on that one. The rules of volleyball, she is called the libero. The libero is essentially a defensive specialist that the coach has basically put a different shirt on her just to tell the referees, hey, she's only going to play in the back row.
Yeah, and you know, it's so important for your opposite to be able to handle those out-of-system balls. Great block on the slide there to challenge it, but Gabby Gonzalez back to serve. Oh, nice dig by Murr. Transition. Bukalic with a good swing. Bush has to come off the court to get it. Free ball over. Rylee Rader with the swing on the slide. Ball's kept alive. Good rally here, and Bukalic with the kill.
Work on our peripheral vision.
Oh, good.
It's just about being able to see what's around you with not really focusing.
Maddie Chin gets blocked down by Rylee Rader and Mac Pedraza.
Unfortunately, Caitlin Newton across from her, not really expecting and anticipating it as she should.
Oh, another block for Ohio State. The defense has been there so far. Otek will go back to serve for the Boilermakers. Down a set. Otek got to it. Block back. Stepping up here again in set 2.
Yeah, Purdue's usually the team that you...
Perfect. I mean, she can hit, she can dig. Caitlin Newton is good all the way around.
And 2 there. Otek and Skimmerhorn came together. Well, I didn't catch that the first time. Nice. Cleveland with a heavy ball. Pedraza handled it. Hornung had first contact, and that's sent back on the swing for Johnson. It's Gabby Gonzalez.
Great point that you made to me earlier this weekend, Selena. We always replay the kills, but every big swing starts with a great dig or a great set. Holland serves. Pedraza sets the middle, and it is put down for an Ohio State point.
Right now, and she's doing a good job of it, putting them in places that Indiana's not ready for.
Hayward's going on second contact and ran into Rader in the middle.
Lefty setter is going to take a few swings, a pretty offensive one, and Rader just gets up right in front of.
So even with 3 Hoosier defenders there, Grunzy puts the Buckeyes back up. And Edwards turned away. Pedraza and Rader.
Waiting on it. A little bit patient on that block and then goes up hammering.
For me, the weakest passer on the Bucks. And we'll see who the Bucks target on the Terps. Dug by Murr, Pedraza with the tack, Sire. A little scrap play, free ball from Londot, but takes out the setter. Gomillion, Layla Ricks, and Rader with a great transition quick there. Really good, and the team that they think they can be, they have to use their middles in transition and in first ball. Good dig by Murr. And Rader with the slam dunk. Now you're going to see, if they're not setting that ball 2 to 3 feet off the net, they're going to have a hard time taking those swings. Londot to the back. And Dowler with a good touch, but over.
You've already got subs going in and out. Michigan State is dealing with against Ohio State. Franklin had that service error a moment ago. Is actually ranked 3rd in the Big Ten in kills per set.
Merzik to serve. Mia Grunzy behind again. And Rader on the slide. On that back to serve. Murray. Merzick blocked by Rader and Pedraza. To serve for the Bucks. They lead 17-12. Grant, good pass, serviceable. Jones knocks it over, takes the D-ball out. And nice little throw by Rylee Rader, and that throw, as it is as a coach, watch this. She just gets up and she's available and is.
So Cleveland serves it away for the Boilermakers. And Pedraza goes middle to Rader, and both middles involved early.
With that sharp cross-court shot, love it.
Both her and Grunzy on that side have that sharp shot. A free one here for Haley Bush. Skimmerhorn was ready to cover. Then Cleveland flying high. And Pedraza, or Gruensfelder again, had the up. And Colvin turned away. Skimmerhorn saved it for a little bit, but then Rader right back at her.
One-handed stab by Gruensfelder. And then the overpass.
Off the tape, an ace for Rylee Rader. She can take all the credit for that one. Runaway in those first two sets. It was close. And 70 points aside tonight. And Raven Colvin has that ball trampoline back at her. Middle block for Rylee Rader.
Yeah.
They're not a team that stays in system all the time. I wouldn't say that they're the best ball handling team that I've seen, but they do a really nice job hitting themselves out of tough spots. As Rader fading away on the 31 there, gets it to zone 5. Her middle's in that situation. Gonzalez picking on Kadojevic. Kadojevic out of the pipe, but Rader and Pedraza are there. Looked like that ball might not have even made it over the net.
Seeing the Buckeyes for the first time in a couple of years. And the Buckeyes have played well over the past few years when they've come here. And there's Rylee Rader, that other middle for Ohio State. Kelly Sheffield called it her spinning the globe type shot. And Robinson was off balance, and then Rader puts it to the floor.
Mishit turns into a point.
Just before they played Minnesota, week 2, tweaked the knee. And back after 3 weeks out. Smrek off her spot. Grunzy and Rader there to knock it away.
Minnesota coming off, they were swept by Penn State on Friday. Didn't really feel like a sweep. They had 4 set points in set number 2 to even up the match, but couldn't close things out. Just couldn't get a swing in system. Big swing out of the middle. Ohio State with the point.
A lot of jousting at the net in this rally. A late call, but looked like the right one.
Quick power out of the middle. Jenna Winnis on the left. Free ball back to Ohio State. Pedraza in the middle. Just thrown down by the Buckeyes.
That's what happens. The block, 2 blockers paid attention. News is over the course of this season, they're going to need to get their middles going and take a little of that load off her shoulders.
And that's a deadly matchup right there. Hannah Grant with the dig. Merzick from far back, and Paige Jones will spike that right into the hands of the back line for the Buckeyes. And that one is just pelted right down on Hannah Grant. Too much for her to handle. Kendall Murray with the good dig. Johnson sets up Merzick, but the Buckeyes are right along the net.
And one of the things for Samity that's come along even from the start of the season is that roll shot. Of course, the power, like you said, has always been there. Rylee Rader knocks that thing down. Sixth straight match that Janasia Moore has been in the lineup. He's played in 3 matches the first 2 months or so of the season. Jenna Winnis deterred by Rylee Rader in the middle.
Job of waiting just a little bit, taking a step out but not too far, and getting all the way over. You see those, I think teams also know that if you give her the ball in the backcourt, she might not get set, which if you're anyone else in the country, a great thing to have happen is not Stephanie Salmon getting the ball.
In front of McGraw.
And she's looking good on that back line. She's putting in tough balls, no spin on.
Yesterday. She and Emily Laundot have done the lion's share of kills. Raina Terry is rejected. And Ohio State has taken the lead here, 23-22.
And the Buckeyes cannot control the ball. The Illini got back-to-back points.
Low serve, Laundot. Took it around the Illini block. Cooper sends it over free. Pedraza, middle for Rylee Rader.
Emily Laundot, who's serving on the left of your screen, stays right, pushed in the middle, up ahead for Ortega. Slamming one down is Rader, and she's got the kill to go.
They seem like they found their rhythm offensively, which they struggled with.
Off a Taylor served, blocked is Clayton. And Ohio State another on 9 total attacks.
It has to feel great as a setter, Mac Pedraza, to know that she can go to Rader and expect her to have that clean play at the net.
Azario strikes one, Gruensfelder digs it. Pedraza, Gonzalez, the tap. The dig by Ortega. Azario wants another, she won't get it.
They pair up so well together.
In terms of leadership, that's outstanding for Penn State.
A captain for the last 2 seasons, over 1,300 career kills. And Ohio State stops the Penn State rally.
Mentioned how important it is for the setter to set middle even when they're off the net, and you can see how either one of those 6 teams up for grabs for that Big Ten title.
Don't tell my mom I'm biting my nails. Jenna Hampton again, already testing our adjectives here with the number of plays she's made, but Ohio State goes pure power in Rylee Rader.
And a handful of seniors for this Scarlet Knights team. Get to those in just a second. Rutgers able to keep that one alive, and Kojadinovic has to fly in to clear it. Right down the middle and right down onto the floor from Rylee Rader. Kojadinovic went for the tip, dug out by Murr, and then right down in the middle again.
Drop ball to Hinkle. Tessier behind her to Hernangio. Blocked on the Buckeye side. Match for the Buckeyes.
Alikin, that rally, blocking, getting off, calling for the ball. Great plays, by players just reacting in strong moves. The block of Nebraska is really making a difference.
There are not many swings right now getting through that Nebraska block.
Or to the floor with that kind of defense.
And then the Ohio State block comes up big. Pedraza got it. Little trap.
Head coach Jen Flynn Oldenburg is laughing about it right now on Ohio State's sideline. She has a great sense of humor. And there's Rylee Rader running the slide for Ohio State.
Means 2 things. The first, contact is good. Take a look at that contact there. You talk about a slide that's in rhythm.
And she serves to Tide. She goes to Moore cross court. Merzick uses high hands. Ohio State keeps it in play. And It's poked down by Rader.
Hitting at you, boy, it's hard to defend. But that time, the back row for Ohio State got an easy ball.
Here's Jess Merzick. Boney is blocked. Ohio State parries Michigan again.
Or I'm sorry, that Ohio State wanted to run, but they cleaned it up with this play right here. Look at Janae.
Good at aiming her ball where she wants it.
Not controlled by Saris, but Gosnell keeps it in play for the Hoosiers. Pedraza to Rader, and she gets it down. Hayworth serving. Dug out by Murr. And another excellent swing, this one by Rylee Rader. Janasia Moore and Gabby Gonzalez now tied at 10, leading all attackers tonight in kills. Alonzo Corsella stuffed by the Buckeyes.
She's so athletic, so aggressive at the net.
Great footwork by Williams. Rader off the quick pass from Pedraza. Penn State gets it over. Rader hammers one. Point Ohio State.
Just staying down low, knowing that that ball is going to come at her fast, and just gets down low, ready to dig.
On the quick. Weatherington blocked. Here comes Cash Williams. She's blocked. And a point for Ohio State.
Off the attack line. Nifty back set there by Pedraza as well. A big block on the near side.
Taylor Landfair loves to bang that line.
Hugh McCutcheon talked about her play of late, of course, the Big Ten Player of the Week. Talked about her consistency that he's seen from her at this point in the season. As that dropped back, great dig by Schaffmaster, but Ohio State is going to drop it down.
Use your foot, sometimes your head to get the ball up. Adria Powell getting domed, but Janasia Moore keeping it alive.
On the Gophers as a setter in digs per set. Here's Londot back to serve. Schaffmaster looking for Landfair. Ohio State, great block.
Up and going up hard.
Londot hitting 583, 8 kills for her so far. As that is turned away, it is Moore.
Feeling herself on that one. Watch how far Janasia Moore gets those hands over the net and that left hand turned down to shut down Jenna Wennis.
A quick set and she puts it away.
Raiders' third kill. Humphrey. There's Londot. Pedraza. That is an alley-oop for Raiders.
For Mac Pedraza, she's been having an excellent season, averaging over 10 assists per set. She's been Big Ten Setter of the Week 3 times already this season.
Ohio State does well just to pass that over, and Rutgers can't take advantage.
And try and get a block when that ball is set.
Kylie Murr somehow there for the second contact was Burbage, and finding the perfect placement, the Buckeyes scoring it. Lesson learned here in early fall as the Illini keep this in play. Terry unloads, and Ohio State.
This is a setter that's moved into the outside hitter because of injury.
Her head coach, Chris Thomas, says that she's a throwback because of what a great athlete she is, all the different things she can do on the court. Here's Burbage, and Ohio State will come out on top.
A side out for Ohio State. There goes Rylee Rader. One of the more longer possessions in this fast-paced first set. And a rejection.
And as you can see here, steps up and a block there from Gabby Gonzalez.
Murr serving again. Here's Urquhart, rejected.
Yeah, these teams are almost dead even on attacks. Ohio State leading them 89-88 in attacks, and just a miscue there.
I take full responsibility for that. They've made a lot of changes in the gym, and he said we didn't put the time into serving, so I expect a response tonight.
Sarah Sue Morbitzer, 5'6" junior out of Grayport, Ohio. Wonderful story of toughness and recovery. Tell you all about Sarah Sue as this match goes on. Nice play out of the middle once again by Rader. Here's Maddie Dowd, 5'9" senior out of Clarkston, Michigan. Second setter, tight pass. Pedraza is a very, very tall setter at 6'2" and no trouble handling that ball at all.
And in a lot of sets this season, they've fallen behind, including in Illinois, where they lost the other night in 4 sets, dug deep holes in the first couple of sets.
And Katie Schumacher-Colley mentioned that they had to be ready to go right away, and one thing she wanted to see was her team pick up these.
Moore, 21 kills in the first meeting versus Penn State. That tied a season high for her. That's her first of this match. Getting some time here in set 2. Markley down the line, long dot. Murr, another play-saving effort. Weatherington stuffed.
Moore had to make an adjustment, stay inside that ball, and then dive those hands.
Long dot. Stark for the first touch. And Weatherington had no room there. Rader and Moore combined.
This match both offensively and defensively, but watch her track her hitter. She waits on it and goes up strong, getting that left hand turned in.
Not only are they veteran laden, I mean, there's 5 seniors that get a whole lot of run out there on the floor. Thomas Ilara into the block, and Ohio State regains the lead.
And she's just been able to improve her game year after year.
All the way across to the near pin, and a block by Rader and Londa. 7-2, a big block here in the middle against TTA, and it's all Ohio State here as they try to march towards winning the first 2 sets tonight. Both sides just trading points as Sienna Nordemir steps up to serve. Here's Gonzalez. Pedraza back across for Londa. Thomas Ilara right into the block.
Such good position by Ohio State on defense, and you can see they are fired up. They have a tremendous amount of season ticket holders for volleyball, and they actually went with each players. They went to visit the houses of the season ticket holders.
Renner setting it up to Colvin, but a block from the Buckeyes, their 3rd of the match. One of the best blocking teams in the nation for the past 2 years, and almost an ace. That one tapped, and Eva Hudson cannot dive to save it.
Right in the middle of the net, nobody there. You're not going to be able to play that.
Megan Renner puts it over to Chin, clips the tape, alive for the Buckeyes. Emily Londot into the arms of Skimmerhorn. Buckeyes with the block, their 6th. Ortis Myers rejected by the Buckeyes.
Such a fun coach to play for. She is fiery and excited. She coaches with emotion, and that's how her team plays best.
Always feels a little more special at your alma mater when you used to wear the uniform, like Flynn Oldenburg did. Lonstein into the teeth of the Ohio State.
Sire back, down the line she goes. Strong side, and they do give that point to Ohio State. Londot with a nice knuckling serve. Dowler sends it back to the strong side. And that's a nice push down. Nice little disguised play from Rylee Rader.
Well, it's not always about power, Michael. Sometimes it's just about the finesse. And look at Rader right there. She sees the opening.
And one more junior, Layla Ricks, back to serve. 6-2 to the Terps. Moore again. She seems to be the target early on. Raynell Jones now gets a taste of her own medicine. She is sent back hard.
Moore once again on the block, and Moore has been so good for probably shown out for a lot of fans here for her.
Sire sent back hard again. Rader in the mix of it again.
Psychologically to win that race to 20. Vercelis, after getting the kill, gets the ball on the serve, and then they play it quick back, and the kill there again on their side of the net. But it's starting to look like longer and longer odds. And a quick set there, the kill by Rader.
Look at that clean swing.
There you see the challenge situation. Both teams have used 2. Moore is denied. Battle at the net. Point continues. Moore gets some tall timber up front for Minnesota. Landfair. Good save by Rachel Kilkelly, and then put away by the Buckeyes. As well, let's see. Oh, it was on that. Oh yeah, that big swing by Rylee Rader got.
Just being able to find that balance has been really key for them.
Janasia Moore now leads the Ohio State offense with 11 kills. Another chance for the Buckeyes, and another point for the Buckeyes. Rylee Rader again.
Powerful when Rader gets to it, but this time just open and taking advantage of that.
Vaulted it for a moment, and now the sophomore from Pullman puts it up and play. At Pedraza running the middle, and effective right away for this Ohio State team.
Line. Take a look at this offense here. I like how the ball is set.
Last night, part of that 4-set success story to win Big Ten title number 4 in a row. Pedraza going far side for Gabby Gonzalez. Now Pedraza in the middle, Rader again, and there you see the off-speed stuff. Rylee Rader patient while things are ready to roll. And she responds with an ace, second of the match for the Buckeyes.
All smiles after that one. Good high contact there. Watch that ball just.
The fact that it was still in play and even a contention to win it, which they did, you know she's going to put her body on the line.
First 3 years for Londot were played as a right side hitter. This year moving over to the left side, getting more involved in the passing and receiving game. Reed checks it in front. Thorpe is on the doorstep.
Beginning of this set are now coming towards the end of it.
And both these teams have really challenged themselves the last 2 seasons. Ohio State last year 12-7 versus ranked teams. Georgia Tech 5-10 versus ranked opponents the last 3 years. Rader with the denial. Chelsea Thorpe at her side.
They can get either way. You want to have that lockdown defense, they got it. They want to go on the offensive and get, strong set kills. They can do that too. Just depends what they need to.
Fired up as it gets in the home opener.
To the players, and the opposite team is able to get a touch on it. If you put enough power, that ball will not pop back up, and that's exactly what Londot did there. Play continues. Taylor digs, and Rylee Rader. Pimentel serves it. Off to 2 men. Rader again.
That was Rader. Morbitzer, good serve. Dennis. Mateo. McSweeney has to just punch it over. Tuman dunks it over. Dennis gets it. Outside. Blocked. That's Tuman and Rader that block Moravec. Hawks retake the lead. It's 20-19. Mateo floats it over. Hoffman steps in. Good ball. Tuman behind her on the slide. Through the block and scores. Morbitzer fires it over. Dennis off the net. Mateo. Back row Buechner's blocked. Great timing there from Rader.
For the Buckeyes. Sprint denied.
Take a look at this block here. Perfectly lined up. You can see the angle.
Hoffman now to serve, the freshman libero for Ohio State. Ivy put over. Off to Gibson again. Pushed by Rader. She gets the block. No timeouts for either squad. Engel pushes it back over. Gibson. Maryland. Sire. Back to Hoffman for Ohio State. Lauren Murphy. And saved by the Terrapins. Blocked out. And Ohio State gets the big point. That was a big-time play.
Was a big-time thing. One thing I can appreciate by Sydney Dowlers in these tight moments, it's very easy. And I think it's good for the coaches to let the girls play it out like this. I mean, Sometimes the timeouts will be really helpful. Sometimes they can kill your momentum.
5 seniors depart last year from a team that went to the Elite Eight, and talk about that a little bit further, but that's one of the big freshmen that has come in. Humphrey, that one's blocked. Big rejection, the first one of the night, and it's Gibson and Rader combining to close that one out.
Rader just doing such a great job getting up over that net, blocking. I guess if you had to pick teams to lose to in the conference, I guess 1 and 2 in the country aren't bad choices, right?
No. How about that swing? That time they got Rader outside with the slide, and she goes all the way back through the alley.
You know, we mentioned Emily Londot and Chelsea Thorpe a lot in that first set. Now Rader stay within reach here, and she just does a really good job.
Back to work goes Ohio State, and it's in the middle for Rylee Rader.
Yes, they did lose a lot of people, but they have so many other athletes who are just able to spin on the ball and get them a point.
And then an ace. So the Buckeyes have responded out of that timeout with 3 straight points and an ace there from.
Timeouts are just such a mental test. How are you going to respond out of that timeout in Ohio State?
Unstoppable on the right side, and her just being able to hit from pin to pin and hit seams that I've never seen before. It's awesome.
Rylee Rader, one of the senior leaders along with Londot, senior from Louisville, Kentucky, out of the middle spot. And here's Pedraza serving. Played by Londot. Tip of the net, and that'll work.
Trouble reading their balls because they know how to dump and tip perfectly over the block. It's a good pacifying Rader, and if they can create a stop, they can build a run and build the lead.
The emotions for her playing her old team. How about
a little bit with communication more than anything.
I'd argue it's more than defense. That's an easy, good score from Rader. 5 early attack errors put them in a deep hole. Gibson, the sophomore from Medina High School, came to Ohio State by way of West Virginia. From Northeast Ohio, though, went to Buckeye High School, which is always kind of fun to now turn it into being a Buckeye.
Rylee Rader with great.
So it's an attack error from Reyna, only her second all night. She's 16 kills, 2 errors, hitting .483. How good is that on the road in the Big Ten? In the meantime, she got stuffed there as the Buckeyes.
Rader's having a great game.
Murphy. Across to Terry, who had a great leap. Didn't matter. Gibson stuffs her. Rader was there too, and the Buckeyes with a 25-22 winner.
I'm not surprised you had it down to the exact percentage. Jen Flynn Oldenburg looking for her first win against Wisconsin as the head coach of the Buckeyes. Only had 2 chances at it in 4 years. Here's Smrek out of system, and a battle up at the net, and there's Rylee Rader for the first time.
It's more of an offensive middle, meaning they like to get her going. She can go up and over blocks. She has great court vision, but she's really elevated her blocking.
So can Ohio State make the climb before this first set gets into the red zone? And a dipping serve from Morbitzer and Crawford. Tuman back row, off target for Londot. And Franklin into the double block. Tuman to Rader, and 2 in a row for the Buckeyes.
This time they're able to limit the ace, and that one tapped right over the net. 14 aces early on this season. Indiana limits one there. Nice rally for the Buckeyes as it's still up in the air. What a diving play made. That was Isa Lopez going down to get that one for Indiana. And they're diving all over the place trying to keep this ball up. And then the kill is finally made by Rylee Rader to finish off that play, but we saw a couple phenomenal rallies there. And the Buckeyes able to regain the lead just like that.
And it's been all Emily Londot, too, for the Buckeyes. She's having a great start of this first set.
good work for the Wildcats out of the timeout. They get Dotson to get one down, and now Rader in rhythm, hitting.
You said earlier she was a right side. She's showing a ton of versatility, a ton of talent.
5 kills, hitting 600 plus here. Opening set, overpass, put away. Rader with the finish.
And as a 6th rotation player, she does not leave the floor. Tumen looking for Rylee Rader on the slide. She's got so much creativity.
Ball, and then what she does is she sees the defense. She can see that there is a big gaping hole. Multiple options to set. The ball is always going to the left side because that's the only place that they can set the ball at this moment.
Up the middle, the quick hitter, the connection between Rader and the freshman Tumen. Murr makes her return, sees all her own teammates. Reaching up and putting it down, Rylee Rader. That shows the fearlessness she has, seeing 4 hands in front of her and how Minnesota has blocked in this game. And Rader, she is not going to mess up.
Get 3 points away, you never like to see. If you give them away in bunches, it's very hard to win at the collegiate level.
Olivia Hasbrook, the freshman libero, is back in the game at the service line. 7-5 and swatted at the net.
On that one and knock it down.
Rylee Rader was there as well. And Heredia Cologne was putting a lot of heat on the majority of her swings tonight. So changing things up and going off speed worked wonders for her there as that snuck over by Rader. Upstairs for Heredia Cologne again, but met at the summit.
But if you see them at all, they're going to be loud, they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to try to help the team get out and try to get to a victory, especially over the Bucks. We'll set it back over the top for Forlin. Buckeye defense with a save and a reset from Tumen. Egan from beyond, a great dive and stop from Clyden. Tumen, Egan. Reset again. Nice push over from Abby Lee. Buckeyes with the top still using Egan. Great valley between the two teams. Sydney Taylor getting involved as well. Light one for Emily Londot. Block at the top. Emily Londot.
Just somebody that Ohio State really wants to look for on that right side.
Well, especially with the power that she brings. The grad student out of Utica, Ohio. One of the best when it comes to kills, leadership, and everything involved with it. And same with Egan, but a good stop from Feudy. Soft serve for the Bulls, and a pat down for the Buckeyes in Rylee Rader. Hasbrook had a good day as well. 10 digs yesterday. Egan with a block. She'll reset back up right to the other side. Luli Arcucci comes in and is stopped down from Tumen. Hasbrook to Forlin. Mandy Lee in the block again.
Buckeyes had 11 aces a couple nights ago against Miami. None yet here. There's Soko again from the 10-foot line. Upstairs, quick in the middle for Rader. Just skipped off her hand, goes right back to her. And the return yields a kill. Hasbrook sends it over. Soko has to make the pass. There's Ott. Londot keeps it up. Egan from the 10-foot line, diving and making a play as Westlink back over to Ohio State side. Quick in the middle for Rader. Up for Yakabuchi and went to the middle, tapped over, back to the right state side. They go again for Zagunis. Stays alive somehow. Ott again. Back to Ohio State. Quick in the middle for Rader. And that one touches down. Ohio State takes the first set in dominant fashion.
Kill.
25-17 is your score in set number one, and you just got to look at that kill from
the Bransfield today. She's got 8 kills to lead the team for Wright State.
Tumen sends it over for the Buckeyes. Back set on the slide. Zagunis right back to the Raider side. Yakabuchi goes for Iro. And there's Londot and Rader on the combination.
That means Tuaniga starts in the right front, now rotates to rotation number 1. Pass right on target and a slam dink by number 20, Rader. Give you Ariel's numbers in the blocking phase. Tuaniga, that's a perfect pass. Nicely done by Hasbrook. Another free ball. USC about 1 for 5 so far on free balls, and that continues. Now to 083. Those are numbers in this particular set. Tough serve working on Batenhorst. Livings is stuff. Londot doing work.
In front of the hitting arm of Livings.
More out of Pennsylvania, averaging just over 10 assists per set. Average pass that time by Trubin. And Falmoina is stuffed.
And Leilani Dotson will send one down the middle. Hasbrook, an errant pass. And out to the left it goes to Emily Londot. Her first swing is picked up right side, and Olsen is roofed. They had two blockers up. Londot was one of them, along with Rylee Rader, who also, by the way, had 10 blocks at SC. Give a block assist to Olsen and Dotson there as the Bruins pulled to within one. And Ohio State running the middle. Rader
had 87 to her name this season coming into this ball game.
Ohio State holds on to its lead. 11-9. Kiki Horn goes up. That's a Buckeye block. That's Londot up there with Rader. Take a look at this block.
Great press there from the Buckeyes, being as part of the All Big Ten preseason poll.
Leverett puts it in play. That's an overpass. Olsen, though, trying to knock that overpass down. Ohio State standing tall.
She is able to grab a hold of
State, and their dorm is completely gone, so we send our thoughts and prayers there, and happy she is okay, and a big block for Ohio State.
Collier, there's a few rotations where they're nose to nose in front of each other. Take a look at this.
One-on-one with that slide set.
Londot serves. Lonzo Corsellis with the tip over the net. Londot has no issue as Webker. Now it's Alonzo Corsellis, and a great block from Kamaya Gibson.
And uses the hands. Beautiful swing from Londot.
It's Webker's serve. Just barely gets over the net. A block at the net. Now Alonzo Corsellis, and another block that time.
That is a player who can get the ball down from anywhere.
Reed's denied. Big time block there. Brandewie and Londot.
And Rylan Reed in good position at the pin, but
two teams that are going to be powerful from the service line.
Allison Jacobs pounds it over the tape for Michigan. Rylee Rader. Her first attack error of the match. Got 15 swings in that first set. They were looking to her a lot. Bounces off of two players and touches down on Michigan's side. Freshman from Burtonsville, Maryland, initially. Back set, there's Vowlet rejected. Webker and Rader. Top of it on that left side to casual 15 digs and 4 blocks to add. Another one of a great performance for her, and there's Gibson and Rader.
Mia Tooman, 6-foot sophomore out of Pennsylvania. Back to serve. Ohio State has been going back and forth. Nice block by Ohio State. Talked about the stoutness of both of these teams.
State, Emily Londot setting up that block, knowing this ball's going out to Merritt Beason.
Short serve.
Top 50 in terms of RPI as well. 4 Big Ten teams in the top 10, by the way, in the rankings. I mean, that's just unprecedented, and that's a great response. Very good read for the Bright Star freshman. 18 kills for her on the night. And Rylee Rader, she is a gamer.
What I like about what she did there, Rylee Rader goes up, take a look, and she is following the middle, and then she just goes ahead and reaches up and over.
Emmy Selman, the freshman star, back to serve. 18 kills on the night. Denied by Rylee Rader in the middle again. She's playing with so much fight and enthusiasm.
JFO also keeps them loose on the sidelines.
They're pretty loose at serve and pass today. Seemed ready to go. Ready to go here in set one. And a big swing for Rader puts them up 4 again.
And she's number 2 in the Big Ten with 105 of them.
1.57%, and Rylee Rader on the other end.
and she's a two-time All-American.
And that says something, whether it's that Jen Flynn-Oldenburg has hidden her in a beautiful...
Hanson, the team's leader in kills, comes up empty. Hasbrook goes to the back row. Chefmaster saves. Tumen to Rader, and the tip is true.
Get a replay here. You find everyone dives for it like flower petals opening up, and you hit right in the center of it.
Setting up the middle and shutting down the middle. Coach Barnes' game plan for this match. Londa. Urquhart. Speaking of middles, Rylee Rader gets in on the action.
Strong attack, it results in a free ball here. Take a look at that top spin, and then perfectly executed here. Your one big time kill for the Buckeyes.
Hasbrook with the serve. Big swing from Garcia.
Figure it out, pull it together all by themselves.
The staff of Ohio State were kind of saying, oh, nice dump over the middle. Almost going out of play. Mistimed on the kill attempt. Few Wolverines run into each other, but far post, not able to get to it. Pass to the far pin, falling away. Vowlette able to get underneath it. Oh, what an ISO block.
Last match there that they have some fight left in them.
Looking for their 4th straight win, which would be a season high. And a quick set for Kari Bohm. The Ohio State Buckeyes keep it up. Here's Lainey Smith off the slide. It's blocked. And Ohio State picks up the first point.
Tried to get her hands up, and defense was just really pulled up behind that block, ready for some coverage. But she can still put it over hot and heavy.
Brooke Mosher from Wisconsin, an overpass. Hernandez covers up a block, and whoopsie-doo. Nobody was home at the store there. Try to bring Ohio State back into this. It's a near ace, but the Illini save it. Block on the quick. There's Londot from the back. Mosher pops it up, so she'll be out of this one. Martinez Mundo for Smith into the Ohio State block.
Ooh, a bad touch there. Nice adjustment by Wong. Right down the middle. Too much to handle. A blast there by Rylee Rader. We asked her, who would you like to least receive a serve from or a hit from? And Londot with that flattening hit, definitely the pick. Another point for Ohio State.
Schnitta for another moment in time. Rylee Rader back to serve.
And an ace. Miscommunication between Schnitta and Gunter. They thought it was out.
4 assists in this one as well. Of course, Tumen, the main setter, with 19. Right to the hands of Ensley. Bush, soft touch, met at the top, and the blocks do it again.
Olivia Hasbrook stepping to the line, the freshman starting libero all year. A lot of feast or famine for Hasbrook at the line, you'll see tonight. Tip right into that donut off the quick set to Rylee Rader.
It's done well. I had the opportunity to play with Rylee Rader, and I always knew that I could find her anywhere. Tumen does a great job being a couple steps.
Hasbrook. Rylee Rader with the rejection, and Ohio State with momentum late in set 2.
9 ties, 4 lead changes in this opening set. Back and forth we go with the Badgers trying to get the lead back. They won't. As Rader.
Ohio State side, this set was way too tight for Franklin. Right inside the block, they set it up perfectly to shut it down.
4th ace of the night for Wisconsin. Like usual, aggressive. 4 aces, 6 errors. And Rylee Rader on the board for the Buckeyes in set 3.
Going for their 14th win in 16 against the Buckeyes in this rivalry. A swing by Rader, kept alive by Grote. Tumen to Rader, evens it up. Top hitting percentage in Ohio State history in her 5th season.
Melanie Schaffmaster says, all right, let's get you incorporated on that slide and get you a kill here.
He had the serve. Rader got it across. Back row attack, Hansen. Hasbrook. Tumen, Egan, denied. Selman the attack. And a free ball for Rader. Tumen serving, 19 aces on the season. Hansen into the block.
Rylee Rader back to back, and watch how she comes off the net if we can see it. I mean, she had